Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you to the Washington Wild Things home base, Consol Energy Park, here in Washington, Pennsylvania. As we see the introduction of someone I'm very familiar with, unfortunately. Bostic, aka Swaggy D, with Ray Lynn McAwesome by his side. They are an inseparable couple. My name is Joe Dombrowski. Thank you so much for being a part of this. We are, as I mentioned, Washington, Pennsylvania, a presentation of American Revolution Wrestling, bringing you a wonderful afternoon of wrestling action. Bostic just likes the spotlight being on himself. As we take a look at a man who went all the way to Canada to find formal training. Bowers calls himself the New Hope. He wants to be a catalyst for change, for respect, for honor, for competition, more so than the shenanigans and the attitudes and the egos that permeate the business.
Mr. Bostic has requested that you show him the respect that you would afford to Mr. Justin Bieber. He demands this available in attendance.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Bostic claims to be close friends with Justin Bieber and his entire family. Not sure the validity of that, but he's been able to parlay it to several 100,000 Twitter followers, does Dylan Bostic, as a kiss for good luck, I suppose, or just a rather obnoxious public display of affection. Bostic's all about being a socialite. He's all about status symbol. He's all about dressing in the finest designer clothes and wearing the most expensive jewelry and making everybody believe he's the most important guy in the room. He's very superficial. He's very style over substance. And don't mistake that. He is a very capable professional wrestler trained by Rip Rogers and OVW. And you don't survive Rip Rogers or OVW without being tough. Bostic been wrestling since his mid-teens. Bowers backed Bostic into the corner quite legally from my estimation. Bostic complaining of a hair pull. I wouldn't want to touch that hair. I would have no idea how much product he had in it. Both men circle. That's Bostic backing Bowers into the corner, and a flagrant pull of the hair that time.
Who sucks now?
Bostic not just annoying, he's a hypocrite. Oh, and he got pushed right onto his brains. And Bowers not going to put up with any of the machinations of Dylan Bostic. Bowers was trained by the great Lance Storm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Lance, a former Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion in multiple organizations. Held every belt in WCW at once except for the World title. Bostic necessitated a break and then comparing of a pull of the tights. The referee is not seeing any of this. The referee is Bobby Williams, one of the most experienced and credible officials in the game in this part of the country. Bostic now sends Bowers for the ride. A counter the side headlock. Bowers is very ground-based. He is very, very fundamentally sound. He's very technically proficient. And Bostic, I hear from Ray Lynn he's a good kisser, but that's not going to help him in this contest. And Bostic has yet to figure out Bowers. Bowers has not been flummoxed by Bostic's mind games or psych-out tactics thus far. And Bostic is far and away the more experienced of these two. Bowers has only been around a couple of years or so. Bostic, I believe, closing on a decade. As Swaggy D ups the aggression on Bowers. We'll see if it pays off. Bowers reverses center ring and comes out with a back body drop. Bostic in trouble now. Bowers gets 2. But Bowers is looking to take a chance, it seems. And Ray Lynn grabbing onto the ankle in front of the official. Come on, referee, do something here. Bowers is going to do something that nobody else will. And from behind, look out, Bostic. And the decision amongst the ringsiders is unanimous. That's their opinion of Mr. Bostic, who just shamelessly did whatever he needed to get ahead. Well, the sequel to the pull, and it was great elevation on that elbow drop. Very nicely done. Oh, I thought Bostic could have him there. And Bostic's a great athlete. And he's capable of beating anybody on any given day. He held numerous championships, TV championship, tag championship, if I'm correct, down in OVW. But Bostic would prefer not to put the work in and take the shortcut. Bostic now with the knee dug into the spine between the shoulder blades while stretching the arm and shoulders. Bostic to his feet to alleviate some of that pressure. And Dillon explodes with a drop kick. Pull 3, same results, near fall on the pin attempt. Bostic now with reverse bear hug. Constricting the ability for the lungs to expand, is trying to cut the wind of Bowers. Fans firmly behind the New Hope as Bowers sent for the ride. Look out here. Sunset flip, and Bostic's over. Shoulders are trapped. No. Bostic able to escape and right back on his adversary. Suplex attempt. Bowers counters. Inside cradle here. Bowers finds a long 2 again, and Bostic caught Bowers coming up to his feet. Hard clothesline. Another cover, near fall. And, by the way, pull number 4, not many different opinions. Bostic is obsessed with acceptance. He has a very fragile ego. Needs that reassurance, but rarely gets it. Tries very hard to be the coolest guy in the room, but oftentimes finds himself a lot closer to the exact opposite. Double handful of hair by Bostic. It's reasons like that. Oh, went for the elbow one more time. And that great elevation we commented on earlier could serve to be Dillon's undoing. And now, Dillon got desperate, went to the turnbuckle, paid for that. Bowers is mounting some momentum. New Hope on the offense here at Consol Energy Park in Washington, Pennsylvania. And you can hear those shots echo throughout the park. Bostic gets the foot up. Bowers ducked the head too soon. Dillon capitalized, but Bowers comes back with a power slam, and Ray Lynn's on the apron. Bowers could have this matchup won. And Ray Lynn, the catalyst for the distraction of the official, may have just saved Bostic's hide. Wait a minute. Bowers has Ray Lynn. Look out! Oh, Bostic nailed his own date. Bowers the roll-up. He beats him. Bostic attempted distractions throughout the matchup. At the end of the day, he was the one distracted. That's what you call karma. Just deserts a receipt. By any name, Bostic's bad deeds come back to haunt him. And Bryan Bowers kicks us off right.